This is Brian from TORs.com with yet another space mission guide for you. This is Kanz Minefield and new Cov Asteroid field from the Imperial point of view. This mission has a different mechanic that you'll need to pay attention to. As you can see here, there are different defense clusters placed around the map. These clusters have 6 ray-shielded shield satellites and 1 central satellite. The central satellite cannot be destroyed until the shield satellites are taken out. As you see here, you won't get credit for destroying the cluster until the central satellite is taken out. As a mine layer comes into view, just focus on taking out the fighters for the bonus mission. If this is your first time here, feel free to attack the mine layer. Once you see the second cluster come into view, use your EMP to take out the mine layer as much as possible, as well as some of the satellites. This is a great place to take out a whole bunch of fighters for the bonus mission. Don't feel like you have to switch your power to guns, as they die pretty quickly. Conserve missiles, take breaks from firing your guns to let your shields recharge, and use spacebar to avoid incoming fire. Avoid fire from the frigate as much as you can, and begin to fire missiles at the shield satellites. It's a good tip that once your 6 missiles are away at the shield satellites, fire guns at the central one. Once the shields drop, it'll die immediately. Focus on avoiding damage from the frigate, and take out any fighters that you can. This is where things start to get pretty tricky. Fire missiles at the shield satellites around the main defense satellite as quickly as you can. Taking these out fast is paramount since the main satellite takes a ridiculous amount of damage to destroy. Start working on this next cluster if you weren't able to take it out on the first pass. After this, focus on finishing off the mine layer. I'm going to point out a fairly bad habit that I have here. It's important to stop firing your guns from time to time to let your shields recharge. However, spending this many missiles on just a few bombers is a complete waste. You'll find I run out of missiles later on when I really need them. Fire a few quick missiles at this defense cluster as it quickly passes by. Once your shields are recharged, switch your power to gun to quickly take out these fighters, finish your bonus, and focus on the main defense satellite. Hit that satellite as fast as you can. It takes a huge amount of damage before it's destroyed, and you only have a few passes. As to be expected, a Sith or Jedi ship will show up with a small escort. Be very careful with this, as both of your cooldowns will be not usable at this point. As you come across here, you'll have a good quick chance to do a little bit more damage to that satellite. You'll have to do a little fancy flying here to swing in and out of these ice pillars. That pesky Sith or Jedi ship comes back into view and you can clear it out right here. The next defense cluster is shown up. Do what you did before and clear this one out. Like earlier in the mission, you'll have another frigate that wants to take pot shots at you. Just fly in circles and avoid the fire. This is going to be your final pass through the mission, so finish out any remaining defense clusters that you've left over. The second that final satellite comes into view, start firing with your guns. There will be an obscene amount of fighters around this satellite, so if you fire with missiles, they'll most likely lock onto those. Your electronic warfare pod should be free right now, and it's a good time to use it to keep those fighters off you. Your EMP should be up as well. Use that on any fighters for the remaining bonus mission. Thanks for watching. Look for the final guide soon.
TORWars.com. TOR Wars.